What up? This your girl Queen Benz. For anybody that's new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. With that being said, based off the title of this video, we're going to talk about my opinion on light skin privilege. Let's start with saying yes, I believe that it's out there. However, that's not the case for everybody. Let me ask this question. Does every dark skin go through colorism? Well, the answer to that would be no. So, how can every light skin go through privilege if not all dark skins go through colorism? There are different types of light skins. There are the biracials. However, biracial doesn't always mean half black and half white. Sometimes, like as an example, it could be like Chinese and maybe like Mexican. Now, I just made that up. However, that's an example of something that's biracial that isn't black and white. Now, me personally, I saw someone that was mixed with Asian and black. However, they didn't look like they were mixed. They look completely Asian. Like, I never really met the father. However, I can just tell by the way that the child looks how the father looks, because the child didn't look nothing like a black baby. It looked like an Asian baby. I also saw someone that was mixed with black and white. Now, the father was white and the mother was black, but looking at the baby, you could see that the baby is more of a brown complexion. So, would you consider that privilege if he doesn't even look biracial nor light skinned? Now, of course, the examples I used were more of like babies and toddlers. However, those are good examples of children or like people in general that do not look like what they're mixed with. There are the ones that are mixed with more than two races, which is what I would be. Also, there are the ones that have two black parents. However, they just happen to be like a lighter skin tone. Like, you just never know. Some people might not look like what they're mixed with. Like, I have people that will come up to me and like I have Spanish people that will come to me and speak Spanish because they think I'm completely Spanish. I also had another person walk up to me and say, "Oh, well, I didn't know you even spoke English. I thought that you just spoke Spanish." There's some people that ask me, am I mixed? Because I may not look mixed to them. But a lot of people do say, that they can tell based off of my hair and also my freckles give it away. But they question that there. And also for Hollywood and these celebrities, I call it Hollywood because they promote things like pedophilia and also Illuminati. I know everybody doesn't believe in that, but I do. But anyways, you have to understand that sometimes it's based off of who you know as well. Now, I'm going to list a few of them as an example. Now, y'all let me know in the comment section if y'all want me to do a video on celebrities that you didn't know were related, and I'll do that video. Some examples will be Gabriella Union and the rapper Saweetie. They're cousins. Now, Snoop Dogg has quite a few cousins, like Ray J and his sister Brandy, or his cousins. Daz Dillinger, Nate Dogg, RBX, and Sasha Banks are also his cousins. Kerry Washington and also Colin Powell are also cousins. And Barack Obama and Brad Pitt are distant cousins. And the list just goes on. So, as you can see, sometimes it is based off of who you know as well. A lot of people, dark skin in particular, now don't get me wrong, I love me some beautiful black dark skins. However, a lot of them do say that light skins can't go through colorism. Well, first off, let's look at what the definition is. It means prejudice or discrimination against a person of a dark skin tone, typically among the same racial or ethnic group. Well, in my case, since I'm like more of like in the middle, like there's lighter light skins than me, and there's also like darker light skins than me. So in my case, what if there's another light skin in the room that's a little bit lighter that may not like people like my complexion, or a lighter, that are light skinned but like a darker complexion than they are. What if they don't like their complexion? Would y'all consider that colorism? Now I know that is very rare. However, let's not rule out that possibility. Now I'll give you an example. I had somebody that was light skinned, that was lighter than I was, that said I had manly features. Now don't get me wrong, he did like a lot of white women, so not a surprise there. So I don't really know about that one, but you know, just put that out there. Another thing is, they say that a lot of Asians, Latinos, and Native Americans go through colorism, and some of them are lighter than some light skins. So how can they go through colorism but not an actual light skin? Also, a lot of people are into celebrity situations. Some people mix up what the celebrities go through versus their own reality. Yeah, when it comes to colorism, it's out there. However, is that your experience or someone else's? Okay, so let me explain that. Do you remember how I said some dark skins do not go through colorism? Well, how would that be possible if colorism is out there? It's possible because not all colorism situations that are out there or their experience or their situation. Now, if you experience colorism in real life, that's a different story. But to claim that you are going through colorism because of someone else's experience is wrong. A lot of people get that mixed up. Now, when it comes to stuff like this, we can't change anything by trying to divide each other. It is not about what is going on currently, it's about what we can do for the future. Now, a lot of people got mad at Kanye because he said that slavery was a choice. However, in a way, I can kind of see what he was really trying to say. Now, of course, let me explain what I mean by that. The first thing is to think about how we became slaves to begin with. When it comes to history, they always talk about us being slaves, but they never talk about what we were before slaves. If you know history, you know that we were kings, queens, entrepreneurs, etc. We were many, many things. But of course, they aren't going to tell us that. The way we became slaves is we decided to have a clash amongst each other, which caused them to be able to take over in the first place, because we were too distracted with our own war to realize what they were trying to do. Now, should they have taken advantage of us like that? No, of course not. But when you look at it, we in a way let them, because we should have never stooped down to that level to have to clash amongst one another. Now, in the comment section, somebody had said something like, basically they tried to make it seem as if it wasn't a problem about, you know, the police brutality and stuff like that. And you know me and being young, I commented like underneath there back to the person. However, that person said something very interesting that stuck with me. They said, basically, sometimes I just like to go in the comment section to make black people angry. Which really stuck with me. And it made me realize that's what they're trying to do to us. That's why they put it in the news. That's why they always do that, because they know it's going to keep us at a low vibration. They know that. They know we're going to feel some type of way about it. They know we're going to get angry about it. That's what they want us to do. They want us to feel that way. And we, in a way, let them. Because we sit up here and get upset about it. Now, of course, in our right, we should feel some type of way about it. Now, I know when it comes to the industry, a lot of black people, dark-skinned women in particular, or not really, there's not really a lot of them. However, you know, even with light skins being in there, it's still a start. Like, we literally have our first vice president who is a black female. Now, she may not be dark skinned, however, that's a start, you know. That's good, you know, because that's just showing that more and more of us are coming in as time goes by, which is good. That's what we wanted to do. And of course, when it comes to a lot of us now, not all of us are the same. However, you know, there are some like me that have dark skin sisters, you know. Of course, they're not going to just want to be up there themselves. They're going to want to put their family up in there too. So, your time will come. Also, a lot of people are very talented, but do not get the support from their own people. You know, they do not get support like they should. Like, as an example, Delawareans, like, a lot of people do not get supported. And there's a lot of talented people that don't get supported, you know. There are times when Mexicans, as an example, like, you know, during a meal break, sometimes they'll have a whole platter of food where, like, each person will bring something. Like, everybody will do their part and bring something. And then they'll have, like, a whole, you know, food fiesta up in there. Do you think that black people can do the same thing? No. Now, not saying that that's not able to happen. However, 9 times out of 10, it doesn't happen because not everyone is going to do their fair share. Like a family business, because it always tends to go down south, because like most people, like especially if they're young, they don't really like to go along with like family businesses and stuff like that. And also because a lot of people are selfish when they don't have to be. Now, not to be stereotypical, however, that does tend to be the case, which is not really good. No, we should not be stereotyped by other people. However, a lot of black people do make us look bad as a whole because of some of the things that they do, which isn't really good. However, the best solution for that is to try not to make yourself be stereotyped. Now, I know that's pretty hard to do because like we literally don't really have to do anything and we'll still be stereotyped. But as long as you're not really doing anything to be able to allow them to feel that way or say that. With that being said, thanks for watching. Y'all show me some love by hitting that like button, subscribing, and commenting y'all's thoughts down below. Love y'all and hope that y'all have a good day. Peace.